am glad that you are interested in the jargon of an entrepreneur. Early-stage entrepreneurs slip into and go overboard with the lexicon of their own specific expertise. It is a flawed approach when connecting with other team members, investors, customers, etc. By design, they are from different disciplines, and immersing in a common vocabulary should be a priority. Learning a new vernacular is not easy for everyone. Fortunately, the Pareto principle works here. A 20% effort in acquiring new words could ultimately give you 80% command in that field. For instance, in English, just 300 words make up 65% of all written material. Moreover, linguistic experts tell us that if we pick up just 50 words in a new area, it is a credible start. It is important for entrepreneurs, especially technical ones, to become conversant with the nuances of the subculture and become proficient in the chatty lingo of a startup. For enough jargon to get you inside the club. There is no such thing as a typical entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are as varied as there are businesses. Maybe you are asking about tech venture capital people. They probably have a jargon. Like the M&A folks have a jargon. Proportionally, almost no businesses are involved in either of these. Surprising? Possibly. They get all of the news coverage. Yet the majority of business, nearly 90%, employ an average of 10 people. Wow. Right. Wow. So why don't you hear about these businesses? The main focus of entrepreneurs is success. They want to grow a business. They want to sell a business sooner or after a long period of ownership. They do what they do for the love of that pursuit. For the wins. For the inevitable release of endorphins when things go well and the release of adrenaline when they don't go well. Scale. Entrepreneurs are always talking about scale. The ability to properly allocate resources to and efficiently build a process or method to economically grow your product offering or service. For example, if you're a music streaming company and your business suddenly goes from 1,000 subscribers to 1 million or 10 million, would you be able to handle it? ROI Value Proposition. We talk about these a lot. What's the return on investment for my customers? For every $1 on sales, how much business value does our products and services bring them? This makes the buying proposition either very difficult or very easy to justify. Competitive advantage. What's different about us? What separates us from our competitors? Profit margin. Are we making or losing money? Sometimes not being profitable is by design, because you're in growth mode, that is, reinvesting revenue back into the business. This is known as organic growth, or bootstrapping. These are just a few of the terms that make up an entrepreneur's jargon. I am going to chunk down and chunk out in comparison to a bunch of fine ideas here already. Chunk down. Consider the value of team banter. Is your plate full, or you got room for some balls to the wall action? Which sound silly. But they actually can create feelings of shared experience and stronger teamwork. Chunk out, at the highest levels. Business model is tossed around all the time but really doesn't have well-defined elements. You can differentiate yourself if you can succinctly enumerate the factors shaping your business. Another trending focus is pattern recognition, as the ultimate key to value drivers.